Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 6 video. Today we are back on the East Coastway Remastered route, a route in the south of England which I have been enjoying quite a bit. Today we are in a retro unit, the class 313-2 in southern colours. And we're going to be doing a run from here at Seaford up to Brighton. And I do have the 171 and 377-3 DLC installed, so I'm in the 2018 timetable with the 171 running and also with the 313 doing the Seaford services. I know it's a bit confusing, there's like 4 separate timetables and they all do something different, but yeah, there you go. So yeah, the 313s, when this DLC was originally released, were a couple of years away from retiring. Now they have all been retired. Yeah, but when the DLC was made, they are all still very much in service. But now there are only 2 left. I believe 2 were preserved. But yeah. Anyway, let's have a look at the southern livery. The 313 is also a separate DLC. I do like this southern livery that we get. The 313 also got some notable features. It got God mode, it got dynamic suspension, it got, yeah, like sound improvement, stuff like that. Anyway, let's get in and start her up. So where's the master key? Somewhere over here. Oh, it's there. On open the doors. GSMR on. Okay, does it show our number, I suppose. TPWS also works now. Step 1 on the brakes. That's the horn. If you're wondering why it sounds like the class 314 for the Cathcart Circle, that's because these trains are just basically identical. It's just that one has a pantograph and the other has a third rail. Well, the 313s used to have pantographs, but they were removed a while before preservation. Good. I do like the 313. And I think it's a much higher quality model. Actually, let's trip the auxiliary. You don't need it. Cab heater. I don't think we need it. So yeah, I'm also using live weather, the live weather mod, and all the other mods that I am using are listed in the video description. So yeah. I must say, having a third rail EMU from the British Railways area is a nice change to the constant electro stars on this line. Which is why I think I prefer the timetable with the 313 instead of the timetable with the 377-3. Because, well, it's more prototypical for the time period in which this route is set. Yeah, we don't have a combined throttle and brake handle unlike the 377, so I'm going to have to remember that. Let's actually get the window open, so you can hear some of that glorious motor noise. Whoa, 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 slow down. Next stop, Bishopston, in 1 mile. And we are stopping at Bishopston, Newhaven Harbour, Newhaven Town, Southeast, Lewis, Falmer, Molescombe, London Road, and Brighton.
Welcome aboard the Southern Service to Brighton, boarding at Bishopston, Newhaven Harbour, Newhaven Town, Southeast, Lewis, Falmer, Molescombe, London Road, and Brighton.
Very nice.
The next station is Bishopston.
I noticed that the announcements for the stock that's included in the Rivet Games pack is actually different than the announcements are on the base stock that got the remastered treatment. Whoopsie! Almost forgot to put on the safeties. I knew I was forgetting something but couldn't think what. Yeah, I knew I was forgetting something but couldn't remember what. Turns out it was the safety systems. Yeah. The 313 is...
We are now approaching Bishopston.
Yeah, I think the 313 has to be my favourite unit on the East Coastway. It's just a blast to drive, and it's just a genuinely decent unit. I think I actually prefer the 313 over the 314. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Alright. Do I have a DSD? No. Oh, I do, actually. Almost forgot to put it on there. Might be slightly late to Bishopston, but I think we can make it up. Right, full brake on the brakes. What's that down to the left there?
This is Bishopston.
Alright. Oh, it's just a bunch of... it's a trailer park. Oof. Yeah, trailer parks. Depressing places. Yeah, the scenery's decent. It's not as good as some of the other remastered routes we've got, but it's, thanks to the update it got, it's still relatively good. Oh, there we go. Next up, New Haven Harbour. I think I'll just open the window just for the glorious motor sounds.
Welcome aboard the Southern Service to Brighton, calling at New Haven Harbour, New Haven Town, South East, Lewis, Falmouth, Moulton, London Road, and Brighton.
I can... Wait a minute, I can hear the sound of wind gusting.
New Haven Harbour.
Whistle board, 20 limit coming up. Next up, New Haven Harbour. Love the rail singing. That's so it's such a nice feature. Nice abandoned station here. The Seaford branch is my favourite service to do on the East Coastway. It's far more interesting and has a lot more variety than the Eastbourne service. And yeah. Coming up on New Haven Harbour, there is one service that stops at New Haven Marine once per day, but yeah, we're not doing that service today.
We are now approaching New Haven Harbour.
Oh, I forgot to change the settings on the live weather app to make it a bit less crazy, a bit less abrupt in the transitions. As you can see, I forgot to do so. Oh wow, okay, I totally forgot about the 20 limit. That's the short branch coming in from New Haven Marine. New Haven Marine doesn't exist anymore. It's even in this time period it was abandoned. And yeah, there's only one parliamentary train a day just to keep, as required by law, to keep the station quotes open. But
we are now approaching New Haven Harbour. This is New Haven Harbour.
Alright, let's get the DRA on. Oh, we're just at a yellow, not a red.
This train is the Southern Service to Brighton. The next station is New Haven Town.
Right, I'm going to quickly adjust the settings. No. Alright, let's quickly apply that. And close. And just make sure the game is recording itself properly. Next up, New Haven Town in 600 yards. We do have a red signal after New Haven Town. Oh, well, okay. Break.
Welcome aboard the Southern Service to Brighton, calling at New Haven Town, South East, Lewis, Falmouth, Moulton, London Road, and Brighton.
Yeah, so...
The next station is New Haven Town.
Oh, wow. This thing really is powerful for a third rail unit. Okay, do have a red signal. New Haven Town. driving this older retro EMU is... Oopsie, that was the emergency brake. Did not mean to do that.
This is New Haven Town.
And, oh, signal has changed. Oh wow, we're actually running a bit late.
The southern service to Brighton. The next station is Southeast.
Let's actually get an exterior shot for the departure. Keep forgetting to do that. My goodness, this thing takes off like a rocket. What's this thing?
Brighton, Bowling at Southeast, Lewis, Falmer, Moulscombe, London Road, and Brighton.
Ooh. Hello, there's a train shed in New Haven Aggregates Terminal with some JNAs on the back. Very nice. You don't see that. Considering the 66 is included with the route by default, I don't really see why it was, because there's so few services that you can do with it, but it is what it is. Right, gauge the speed. This thing is far faster than Class 377 in terms of accelerating, which I'm very fond of. Mind you, it's not the quickest, of course, but it's still quite fast. Love the track joint sounds and the suspension. That is so nice. Right, maximum oomph. For people who are familiar with the Class 313, are the physics accurate? Because this thing, despite it being built in the 1970s, is a absolute rocket ship when it comes to accelerating from a standing start. Yeah. And also, this DLC is a bit of a time capsule, since this was made with Southern's license, with the Southern license and permission when it was. When the 313 was very much still in service, but now all but 2 of them have gone to the scrap heap, so yeah, this DLC is very much a time capsule, showing the 313s as they once were. We've got Southeast in 1 mile, which I've never actually stopped at before. The only Seaford service which I've done before just went straight through Southeast without stopping, so yeah, I've got to remember to stop there. Lots of farm crossings about. On the brakes. Do like the announcements. I must say, East Coastway is probably the best boring route in the game, and I say that as a compliment, because if I want to do something that's just like not too...
We are now approaching Southeast.
That's not too just crazy. Like, this is a great... Just want to do something that's just normal. This is a great train for great DLC route to do it on. Right, let's line up that picture. 313206. There we go. That's captured. Lovely jubbly. So yeah, I've adjusted the live weather app a bit. Oh, crumbs, we're coming in hot. Right, on the brakes. Emergency. Stop, please. Oh, we actually stopped early. Yeah, we stopped a little bit early.
This is Southeast.
We seem to have made up the time, which is good. Oi! For put on the throttle by accident. Good thing I put the reverser in neutral. Yeah, Southeast is quite isolated. Just a few... Mainly for that place over there, I'd assume. That housing block. Maximum speed. Wow, this level crossing is so isolated it doesn't even have the ringers for the sound. Okay. Oi. Come on. Stop.
Welcome aboard the Southern Service to Brighton, boarding at Lewes, Falmer, Moulscombe, London Road, and Brighton.
Right, next stop Lewes. So if we have a look at the map, we started down here.
The next station is Lewes.
We're joining onto the main East Coastway, and then we'll be heading down into Brighton. One thing I do like about East Coastway is, about this new timetable I should say, is at Brighton you get both Thameslink and Gatwick Express AI, and Southern of course. Which previously wasn't possible except via PC mod. Well, that PC mod was turned into the Class 171 DLC which we're playing on right now. The Class 171 timetables are directly based on a PC mod that someone made for free a while back, which is really cool that they were able to turn it into an actual DLC. Right, already almost up at 70 miles an hour. It's far easier to make up time between stations than on the than on the 377. The 313 is far faster. Two miles to go. Hopefully I didn't just miss like a whistleboard or something. We'll see. Oh, hello. Notch 3. Do have a 40 limit coming up. There's the warning board, so I'll cut the throttle. Let's gently get the speed down. We do have a red signal before Lewes. Hopefully that's just a approach control signal and that'll change before we get in. We'll see. There's the line coming in from Eastbourne that we're just joining. I must admit, I have been enjoying East Coastway. I don't really enjoy British Third Rail stuff, but I've absolutely been enjoying the heck out of the East Coastway Remastered. It's definitely not as high quality as the Great Western Express Remastered. The Great Western Express really did set a high benchmark for everything else to try to live up to. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, I think what will be a better route than this, though, for British Third Rail stuff, will be the Medway Valley, Strood to Tonbridge. That, what are they known as? Oh yes, Firefly simulations are cooking up. But I imagine that won't be for a bit until they fix, help with the game optimization fixes that are incoming.
We are now approaching Lewes.
I love the announcements in this game. I know they can be a bit buggy, but having them is very nice. Does add a little extra tad of immersion. Oh, that's a 20. Slow down. Slow down. Quick, 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 quick. Alright, there's the 10. Easy does it. There's another 313 parked over there. Oh. There goes the line off to the right toward London Victoria. Don't know where that goes via. Please do let me know in the comments. I don't know where that line goes via on its way to Victoria. I haven't seen any turbo stars yet. Hopefully we will. And speak of the devil. There's a 171 right there. Oh, it's just like in the last video. You will never believe what I posted a YouTube short of what happened. It was I was saying, well, I was doing
This
a.
train is the southern service to Brighton. The next station is Falmer.
I was wondering if we would see the BR103 rail to on Kassel to Würzburg in the last video while I was driving the Expert 101, and literally like 2 seconds later it just appeared. Like, I trust me, I hadn't scripted that. I just won the equivalent of the Train Sim World lottery. Yeah. The Turbo Stars, the diesel ones, are representing the what is it? The Brighton to Ashford International service. Now, and 2018, I think, was the last year they went as far as Brighton. Nowadays, they just run between Eastbourne and Ashford. But yeah, in this time period, they were still running as far as Brighton. It's a decent pack, the 171. I do like it. It's a good unit. But I do prefer the 313. I think the 313 is higher quality, and it's a decent unit too. It's a nice train. I like it. Look at that. Bunch of cool landmarks to see along the south coast. So yeah, what have we got left? I'm trying to remember. Falmer, Moulsecoombe, London Road, Brighton. So yeah, we'll be sticking along the main East Coastway route now for the rest of the trip until we get to Brighton. Nearly time to go. I like how the period of just staying at Lewis gives you enough time to like make up time if you're running late. There goes the Turbo Star off toward Eastbourne. I love how there's a little delay between when you put the power on and the power actually kicks in, which is a very nice touch considering how old this unit is.
Welcome aboard the southern service to Brighton, boarding at Falmer, Moulsecoombe, London Road, and Brighton. The next station is Falmer.
Right. Can go up to 55. Not as much as 70, but it'll do. Here we go. 4 miles to Falmer. Oh, wow. It's like the power kicks up a notch as you hit 20 miles an hour. Wow. go up to 70. Very nice. Come on, engage the power. Is that a vineyard off to the left? Oh. No. It's what you in Britain would refer to as corn, in America would be referred to as wheat. I thought, is that a vineyard? Out of the corner of my eye, I genuinely thought that was a vineyard. I'm not entirely sure why. Oh, whoopsie. It's like alternating between notch 3 and notch 4 is annoying because notch 4 on the throttle is too fast and then notch 3 is too slow and I start to lose speed. It's very annoying. Also got like a little guards compartment. Oh. Very cool. Which, since the 313 is so similar to the 314, I wonder if we could get like an update to the Cathcart Circle 314 that adds, you know, what's the word I'm thinking of? That adds God mode for the 314. That'd be awesome.
We are now approaching Falmouth.
There's another 313. Oh, wow, we are a minute early. Very nice. Oh, there is an interesting bug on the 313 at the moment, which I'll show you once we come to a stop. That AWS noise just reminded me. There's a very funny bug. Let's just say. Come on, break. Okay, we're 40 seconds early. Very nice.
This is Falmouth.
So, if I hit the cab light button, listen.
This train is the southern service to Brighton. The next station is Moulscombe.
So, that's the noise the AWS system makes when you're passing a green signal like that one. But yet, when you click the cab light button, the train makes that same noise. Very odd. Hopefully that can get patched. It's a bug that I regard, honestly, more as more funny than anything else. But, yeah, hopefully that's something that gets fixed. Off to the next station, which I assume is... Okay, it's Moulscombe.
Welcome aboard the southern service to Brighton, boarding at Moulscombe, London Road and Brighton. The next station is Moulscombe.
I do like the running sounds at higher speed in the 313. Very nice. Hard to believe this DLC, this route is 7 years old, and the 313 is 5 years old. That just shows you. How old this route is and why it was in dire need of a remaster. Oh wow, that's a big road. On the brakes.
We are now approaching Moulscombe.
Do have to slow down to 55 in a minute, but that doesn't matter since we're just coming into Moulscombe here. It looks like it should be pronounced Moulscombe, but it's Moulscombe. Yes, I know the Brits sometimes do weird pronunciations. Ooh, pretty neat stop there.
This is Moulscombe.
Alright, we have 40 seconds to get passengers, and then we're on to London Road and Brighton.
Southern service to Brighton. The next station is London Road.
Next stop, London Road.
Welcome aboard the Southern service to Brighton, boarding at London Road and Brighton. The next station is London Road.
I do like all the announcements. Like, I just wish they were backported onto more routes. What do we have them on? We have them on the 3 core TSW routes: Stuttgart, Heilbronn, Great Western Express, East Coastway. And as far as I'm aware, that's it out of the many, many routes there in this game. Please do correct me in the comments if there are more of them.
Road.
Ooh, there's a 377. First one of the day. Stroke 4. Because, yeah, the stroke 2 from West Coast Mainline South also substitutes in. Slowing down for London Road, our second to last stop. I must admit, like, I don't really give the commuter stuff in this game a lot of time, the time of day. I do prefer like the express stuff, maybe some of the freight, but yeah, I am really, really liking this route. On the brakes.
This is London Road. This train is the Southern service to Brighton. The next station is Brighton.
So next stop, Brighton, which is our final one in 900 yards. We do have a 30 limit coming out of London Road as we come onto the Brighton Viaduct. Whoa, easy. No shenanigans, please.
Welcome aboard
Seems like
the Southern Service to Brighton. Boarding at Brighton only.
Yeah, so next week...
The next station is Brighton.
Okay, driver assist is just wrong here. That...
We
don't
are
know
now
what
approaching
it's
Brighton.
caused by... Oh, there's a Gatwick Express 387 in the yard there. Don't know why Gatwick Express chose a commuter train for their flagship airport express service, but there you go. And I say that while Heathrow Express used the 387 as well, so... Here's Brighton, which is by far the biggest station on the route. One thing I do hope is that the Brighton to London Victoria route does get a remaster at some point, like new timetable with Thameslink services. That'd be pretty cool. Got a couple of Thameslink Desiros over there. We're coming into the Bay platform. I think we do have to get below 15 as we're approaching buffers. I think that is UK policy, so start slowing down. The game isn't explicitly telling us to, but I believe that is the policy. That was a bit too close for comfort.
This is Brighton, where this train terminates.
Southern Service 2, Seaford, calling out London Road, Molesky.
Platform announcements. But I believe... Oh, really? Drone camera? Had to glitch up through the roof, didn't you?
Seaford, the next train to depart from.
Yeah, I believe platform announcements are currently only working at Brighton due to a bug. And it's not... Okay. Let's just set this train up in preparation for when... Preparation for the next bloke. It's actually just... using the guard panel. That's cool. Door interlock is blue. Yeah, you can tell these are some older textures, my word. Yeah, I think we were a bit early, so just make sure this whole cab is shut down. Oh, I need tail lights, don't I? Tail lights. Okay, yeah, I believe that's everything shut down. Let's open the local door. Just wait for the...
Farringdon, St Pancras International, West Hampstead.
Oh, it's doing an announcement for a Thameslink service. London Bridge. Yeah, that's probably it. Oh, nice. Okay. Platinum medal despite all our speeding. So yeah, that'll be all for this video, everybody. Let me... sorry. Sorry, I couldn't English there for a second. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for notifications so you never miss another one of these videos. And I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.